gotta finish.
Kia ora te whānau, we are Brodie Kane, Gracie Hitchcock and Tegan Yorith, and this is Let Her Finish, because trust us, every time it's always epic when you let her finish. I'm going to make a new sentence up a week for that.
I think every single week we just rotate something out. Yeah.
So that was it. I can't even remember what I said.
I like to give a big shout out to all of our new finishers and old finishers and current finishers and future finishers.
Future finishes.
Because that's the name for all of us.
And I just want to say, I've never been part of a podcast community like this. Already I'm getting messages every week. Tegan, have you seen this? Like in reference to something I've said. I'm like, oh my God, you guys are so nice. Like, I'm already part of the whānau.
Yeah. Now, let's be honest.
Yep.
How are we?
I'm sick as. So usually I would do my radio show before I come in and record this.
Yeah.
Do a radio show from 6 till 10 in the morning on my FM. I sent everyone a text at midnight. I sent you guys a text like, hey, I'm a bit sick. Proceed with caution. Sent it to my producer and he was like, bro, just like stay in bed. You have 4 weeks sick leave. And I was like, I will be in for the podcast later because I can't not come on the second week.
Yeah.
I'm all about like stay home if you're sick.
Yeah.
But I felt optically I needed to be here.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't want to start off with like I'm really big on like starting off with a hiss and a roar.
Yeah.
Well, you also didn't apply for sick leave via the Brodie Kane Media.
No, I didn't. I only did it via MediaWorks actually. So yeah. I did that this morning, did my little sick leave. But no, I just started getting a little bit like literally overnight. Hit me so fast. I was in the trenches all night. Like awake at midnight, awake again at 2, awake again at 3. Like,
And you're just stressed as well. You're like the next day. And I reckon the mornings are really bad as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I
told my partner I started crying last night. And he goes, why are you crying? And I was like, because I can't be sick on a Tuesday or Wednesday. I got too much on.
Now, have you been and spent $17,000 at the chemist?
Yeah, so my favourite chemist, he's a family-owned one.
Yeah.
In Freeman's Bay in Tamaki Makaurau, if you're in the area. He's a really nice guy. And I always, if I've got an issue, because he knows me so well.
Yeah.
If I go and I go, all right, this is what's happening. These are my symptoms. What do I need? And even today he goes, okay, I was like, I've got a little bit of a sore throat. It's happened literally overnight. He's like, so, okay, first days. I was like, yeah.
Did he give you this?
He goes, okay, I'm going to tell you what to get. And he goes, and you need to listen to me. So I can't remember the name of it.
Is he a dad by any chance?
No, I don't think he is. But he's given me like a gargle that I have to do 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And that'll stop the infection from either travelling down to my chest or up to my head.
Yeah.
And then he's given me the good stuff, the cold and flu stuff.
The pseudoephedrine.
Yeah, the behind the counter. So hopefully I'll be healed in a couple of days.
That's good. I also rate Viralex as well, but that's probably a few days.
That's kind of like a beforehand one, right? Yeah. Yeah.
And those foul-tasting bloody Lipo C sachets. The
the
little
ones-
vitamin C hit.
I always put them in a shot glass with water and just...
No, I just suck that thing right out of the packet. Yeah, get it in you.
Yeah. So I would not recommend coming to work sick.
Yeah.
But
No,
sometimes you just got to pull up.
Cheers, Dolly. Cheers.
Thanks, man. Thank
Just
you.
don't breathe over here, please.
Yeah. Proceed with caution, like I said.
Hey.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. We had a bit of a little thing with the kids last week, but I will dive into that in 9 minutes a bit later. Didn't need to get into the A&E, but I'll tell you there was another hack I have with bones and stuff.
Okay, great.
A bones hack.
Bones hack.
Last week it's a dummy hack.
Yeah.
Bones hack.
Bones and joints hack. Potentially, I'm not a medical professional, but
okay.
How are you? How was the bloody F1, girls?
God, I'm so good. I'm so.
I can tell.
I'm still riding the high. Honestly, the Oz GP was... So I only did one day. Brodie got to do the whole weekend. I did one day.
I don't do things by halves.
No.
And I have been riding the high since I got back. This is probably why I'm sick, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it was so fun. And we got talking to some old fella in the pit lane as well. Lovely guy. His name was Lawrence.
With the most beautiful, magnificent moustache. Like double, like two.
Like he was born in
Two
1920 or something.
Yeah.
And
they're
when you
quite
talk to this
rare.
man, money. You could smell it on his breath. And he was telling me about, he's obviously done GPs in other areas of the world.
Yeah.
He said you go to Monaco, because obviously that's the dream, right?
casually.
Anyone wants to go to Monaco.
Yeah.
He said you'd need to have a good time, you'd need 100 grand.
But just as a punter.
Yeah. But he was saying in Melbourne, you get an experience just as good, if not better, but you don't have to spend as much money. Apparently Melbourne Grand Prix is the one. It was so fun.
But also, Melbourne as a city is so fantastic and it's so well set up for all of the sportsing.
Yeah.
Like on the Sunday night, for instance, the Formula One on the Sunday had 120,000 people there. And then they're like, hey, do you know what's just happening across the way at the MCG? An AFL game with 85,000 people.
Yeah.
They're like, all good? Nah, you all come one, come all.
Yeah.
They had the Melbourne Storm game on Thursday night too,
Yeah.
which I just missed because my plane came in late. But my friend was playing and he got named and he scored his first NRL try, which was really cool. So I wish we had been there for that.
Yeah, that would have been
But
cool.
no, Melbourne's just hissing.
Can you just walk me back? Okay, so you guys both flew in on the Thursday.
Yes.
What happened?
So then Friday, we go with, thanks to Red Bull New Zealand,
Yeah.
by the way, we go with them to Red Bull pit lane.
Yeah.
And so this is this big, the way that they set everything up is absolutely mind-blowing, right? These huge, big structures that are temporary, but they look like big kind of mansion-y type.
It's obviously that to a point scaffolding underneath, you know what I mean? But the way they dress it, it looks like an activation you'd see at a concert, but times 20.
Yeah.
Like insane.
Yeah, so we go into
Are you staying at the same hotel?
Yep.
Yeah,
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 we
cool.
were, but I got in quite late on the Thursday, so crashed.
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
got up in the morning, we went for a wee run,
for a little run.
And
a little
then
trot.
bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we go-
okay.
Pretty
So we
much
get-
on entry.
Well, we get to the Red Bull pit lane and we're there at about 10:46, I reckon, and we're like, we can see the Bubbles glasses, and it's like, ooh, and he's like 11 o'clock. We're like, oh, okay, no,
Okay,
don't worry,
all right,
good.
we'll just cruise. We'll just have a little tutu, a little hee-koi around, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the view you may have seen on our videos. The view is you look down to the left, and there's pit lane. So where all the cars get the tyres changed and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then so you can also see that's the finishing straight, which basically you just see a car go, whoom,
Yeah.
whoom,
Blink and you'll miss it.
whoom, 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 all day.
All day.
Whoom. Whoom. If it's an F3 car, whoom. They're a bit louder.
Ah.
Yeah, I've got all
You
the.
learn all of the.
Yeah, we recorded all the noises actually.
Did you?
So you
Well,
see
you just got it right here, though. You don't need
So
to.
you'd start to have a conversation, and be like, so how about that? Whoom. Oh, no. Oh,
And you'd kind of find yourself like parroting the noise. So if it went "Meow," and you're like "Meow," and then you carry on talking.
yeah. And so the other thing that was quite funny is because where we were, right, is you could see the corner where anyone was going into the paddock. Hilarious, it's called a paddock. It's not a paddock.
So is that the paddock?
We went to the paddock later.
Yes.
It's the paddock just
Because I
concrete.
thought
No, the
the
paddock
paddock was
is just-
actually the paddock that was outside.
But
that
no, the
part.
paddock is the bit.
Yeah, interesting. Learning all the lingo
The bit.
Yeah.
as a casual F1 fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, wow, look, there's bloody we hadn't seen Lando yet. We'd seen him on the big screen, and we're like, he's going to be coming towards us. And everyone was walking in and out of this gate bit, and I was like, I said, I'll go and see if I can get us in there, eh?
And I said, I'll stay up on the balcony and just watch from afar.
Film.
Yeah, basically.
And then
And she got bounced.
Yeah,
Oh,
she got a not tonight, brother.
he didn't even. He almost didn't even look at me. It was just sort of a hand. I was like, oh no, all good. So that was fine.
Yeah.
But but hey, we were just grateful.
Yeah.
We were.
in
I
the-
think we were just like trying to soak it all
And
up.
celebrities. Anybody?
G flip.
We saw G-Flip.
Oh, was she cool?
I mean, we said, hey, can we get a photo? And she said, yeah, no
Yeah,
worries.
sweet.
And then that was that.
Nice.
And, yeah. Like, we didn't really have a good interaction with them to...
No, we
No,
didn't.
no,
enjoy
it was just very quick.
And
you
we
know.
didn't want to. You don't want to annoy them.
And it's also loud.
It's
You're not
Wow,
cool.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But cool, like just
Yeah.
cool being there.
And
Holy.
then we saw. We filed finishes in the wild reports.
Oh, this is
the first.
I love this.
So even though we were sort of not technically on the let her finish clock.
No,
we were
not
committed.
really.
Now
I don't think I was on any clock at that point.
Now this is at 6 p.m. We go down to do a garage tour.
Okay.
So we go into the paddock, which is not a paddock, but into the paddock.
Yep.
We go into Liam Lawson's garage.
Yeah. Which we couldn't film because they were dismantling the
Ah,
car.
and you don't want to take
Secrets.
You're not allowed
all
to.
those bits of the car. Yeah.
So this is the first finishes in the wild
Okay.
report.
Here we
Okay,
go.
I'm
This is
listening.
6 p.m. Kia ora te whānau, let her finish, Brody, Tegan, pit lane. Pit lane.
Right, some real sensitive information here, I'll be honest. So we can't really show you visually what's happening, but we can describe it.
I tell you what, I can tell you one thing for nothing. The cars drive really fast.
And they sort of put the tyres on, they bring them off, they put them back on, and they move another part, they move this part, they move that other part.
And I tell you what, I'm going to go to sleep tonight and all I'm going to hear is
Unreal. Unreal scenes here. Unreal scenes here.
Honestly, you can take the girl out of Rangiora. Hey, you can take the girl out of Rangiora. So that's it.
You can take the girl out of Palmy.
Yeah. So that was right outside Liam's garage.
Yeah.
And then there was another, and then we back in the bit we saw Yuki. Got a photo with Yuki. I got a photo with Jensen Button.
Yes.
Former Formula One racing car driver. And then this bit is just here we go. We're in the bit. Okay, we just want to let you know we're in the bit.
In the special part.
In the actual bit. You know the bit? This is the. You can't get more into it.
That's got to be.
I think that's what's his chops too.
This is the photo.
I don't know. Anyway,
Here's the thing. I think you can hear the more wines I've had, the wider my mouth gets when I enunciate words.
Yeah.
Got some real sensitive information here.
They put the tyres on.
Yeah, then they take them
off, and then they put them on.
Even me trying to figure out if it's Martin Brundle in front of us.
Yeah.
Is that him?
It
Is that
was,
him?
though.
It was.
Yeah.
I actually got issued a challenge on my radio show. The boys gave me a few challenges to try tick off while I was there. So I had 4. One of them was and probably the hardest one was to interview Martin Brundle. Or like just ask him, like let's just say
famous
something.
supporter,
Just a wee something.
broadcaster.
I had to get a pic with a celeb, interview with Martin Brundle, teach Liam Lawson the My FM handshake, high five an F1 driver. Had no access to F1 drivers, to be honest.
Oh, did you not high five Yuki?
No, but in hindsight,
silly
I wish
girl.
I had just gone for
give
it.
me some.
Give me 5.
It's a bugger.
Can't
So I
leave
did
you
get the
hanging.
pic with Celeb. We got a pic with Yuki, pic with G Flip, and then we saw Martin Brundle, and I got to go up to him and I asked him, if you were a racehorse, what would you call yourself? Yeah, don't know.
Did I?
And then you left on Saturday. I stayed on.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving.
Yeah.
So I went along with some great roosters from Boys Trip. That's a New Zealand company. They don't just take boys, by the way,
Yeah.
on trips. But we were for Saturday and Sunday, we were at Turn 11. Mm-hmm. Mint, man. Carnage. Like just watching these cars, like they're going high 190, like 180, 190 on that kilometres an hour.
It's more than that.
Oh, around that corner.
Oh,
Sorry.
around the corner. 'cause
On
yeah,
the straights,
yeah.
300.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, we had this great spot, right? And this is I just was just proud of myself. So everyone gets there quite early. Even if you're in a corporate suite, there's people that want to get there to get the front of the viewing, right?
Yeah, of course.
Now, outside on the corner where we were, it's very hard to get a spot. But on the Saturday, I was like, look at that. And there was a big pot plant. Big plant with a pot in. Big plot with
Yep.
I got it.
I just could have said pot plant and left it there, couldn't I?
Yeah.
And so there's a big one, and it's kind of taking up a bit, at least 2 to 3 people's feet
Viewings,
positions
yeah.
right on that part. And I was like, I reckon we could move that. I reckon we could move that. So on the Saturday, sure enough, we pick it up, we move it. Boom, 3 of us, perfect. People were like, "What have you?" I was like, "Well, I'm pretty sure it's all good over there."
Yeah.
So then we were like, "Okay, we'll put it back." So at the end of Saturday, we put it back. Okay, put it back there.
Yeah.
So we get there on Sunday morning
Yeah.
about 11:30. I'm like, plant's still there. Plant's
perfect.
still there.
Move
And
her
we're like,
out.
well, when are we going to move it? Like, I was like, no. Leave it till like 20 minutes before the big race.
Yeah.
So at 3 o'clock was the big race. I'm quite steamed at that. I've had about, at this point, after 3 days there, I reckon that was like bubbles number 87.
You just never got sober. Never got sober.
And I tell you what, I normally love an oyster, but the first lot of oysters came around on Sunday at 11:30, and I was like,
Can't do it.
Yeah. Not today.
not
today.
an 11:30 oyster, not an 11:30 oyster. Anyway, so I'm like, I was so excited because there's all these like, there was heaps of real friendly people.
Yeah.
There's a couple of douches, right?
Yeah.
Actually,
Naturally.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's time to go get the plant. And there's people everywhere around the plant.
Yeah.
But I'm like, go.
Go.
So I walk in and I just, as if nothing untoward is happening, And I just lean through. I'm like, excuse me, sorry, don't mind me. And I pick up this ginormous plant. Now, the day before, it had been 2 of us.
Yeah.
Just me, quite heavy. I'm like,
You're doing the drag. You're dragging it
you gotta
along.
I was
bend
like,
your
you've got to
knees.
take it.
Bend
You've
your
got to
knees.
take it. Pick up the plant, put it over there. And these 3 guys are like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, that's actually genius. I was like, yeah, I know.
I did it the other day.
Boom, slot it in. They're like, well, what's the plant doing over there? I was like, well, it's not my problem now.
It can do whatever it
The
wants
plant
to.
doesn't have eyes to
Yeah.
watch the race.
But then we inspired everyone else. Everyone else was moving the furniture around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Protect the plant.
That is
Yeah.
genius.
Yeah.
It's like when you're at the pool, put the towel out, or the beach.
See,
So you don't like
but
that,
I
do
didn't.
you?
I don't like that. But I wasn't placing something there.
No.
The plant
No.
actually originally
Was there.
was in its
You're just
natural
giving her
habitat.
a wee shimmy.
Yeah.
Over
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Okay.
So I thought it was genius.
It was.
But yeah,
And then afterwards, roll it back.
roll it back. Nah,
Yeah.
actually, nah.
No?
Not at the end of Sunday.
Last day.
Not my
Who
problem.
cares?
Yeah.
That plant has gone somewhere else now.
Yeah. Well, I did try to say to one guy, that's why I'm here in this corporate box. I actually brought the plants. He's like, did you? I was like, no.
Oh
No.
my God, how many yarns did you spend all
Lots of
weekend?
yarns.
Lots of
Lots of
yarns.
yarns. Yeah. And then
All
I've got
truthful.
my merch.
I love
She's
that.
wearing it today.
Yeah.
I almost did bring in my Racing Bulls jumper, and I thought, too keen, Teagues, relax.
Yeah.
Too
No,
keen.
that's so good. I like. So did you guys spend up a little bit?
Don't talk about the price
No,
of
do
merch.
you know
Okay, no.
Okay, I got into the merch store, real tipsy, which is the irony of me saying this after last week talking about my sobriety journey.
Yes.
But it was only for the 5 weeks until I went to F1. I just
Exactly.
want to clarify that so guys don't say I'm a folder.
No.
Yeah, no, you did it. You
The
put it in-
intention was to fold this weekend, all right? And wow. And after seeing my bank account after that, I can see why. So, in the merch tent, this is converted to New Zealand
How you
dollars.
call it a merch tent?
Yes, the merch tent.
Yeah.
Converted to New Zealand dollars, I spent $644.36.
Whoa.
Which is, if you know me, I
need to check mine.
like to, I don't know, I have fun, but I'm also really good with my money, like pretty stingy in some parts.
Got a mortgage now.
Got a mortgage.
Yeah.
And for me to drop that kind of cash is unheard of. Unheard of. That is so unlike me.
Yeah.
I'm FaceTiming my dad from inside the merch shop.
Yeah. What do you want?
Dad's a big motorsport fan,
Aw.
as I'd say a lot of dads are. But
Yeah.
Dad's a big fan. He really likes McLaren and Racing Bulls because of the New Zealand connections.
Yep. Yep.
And so I'm like, Dad, what do you want? What do you want? And obviously he's given me I don't need anything. I said, when am I ever going to be here again? Yeah, all right. So I got him a zip-up jacket.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I got my cousin, she's a McLaren fan, got her a McLaren T-shirt. My other cousin's a Racing Bulls fan, so he was easy. I'm just giving him my hat.
Yeah.
You know? And then I also got a T-shirt from one of my co-workers who is really into sport, and he just caught me at the right time and I was feeling generous. So 644 New Zealand dollars I spent, which is great. So that's 540 AUD with a foreign exchange fee because I didn't use my Wise card, did I? No.
No.
Just my normal card.
Just whoop,
yeah.
Well, how do you know which is the merch shop?
after a few
It
bubbles.
says
Oh, I found it.
merch tent.
SQ Highfield.
Oh, I've got it.
Highfield.
I've got it. Let me just do
Oh, here we
my.
go.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm glad
okay.
to know I wasn't the only one.
Do you like how I'm doing this?
She's doing it.
I'm doing it
analog.
Addition,
what's
subtraction.
That? That's 11.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
I remember doing.
$611.
Oh, nice
Similar.
work. Yeah, great. That makes me feel so much better.
Yeah.
What else did you buy?
Okay. I bought 2 hats in the end.
Yeah.
And another T-shirt.
Yeah,
Yep.
great. Whatever.
all
Guys.
good.
My mates were like, "Do you buy us a hat?" And I go, "What, for $130?" No, sorry, you're getting a hug.
No.
You're getting a hug today.
Yeah.
Hey, is this a yearly thing? And
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah, next year Gracie's on.
I'll come.
You
I've
would
started
love it.
watching it. I've started watching it, and I'm
Have you?
into it. Yeah, it's like the Hot Wheels. It's like Hot Wheels for the boys, but it's like
Well,
for
but
the
it-
big kids.
But it's like Real Housewives,
yes,
but dudes in fast cars. You know,
Yeah.
because it's got all that drama. So that's why the girlies love it too, and they've had monumental success due to that show.
Yes.
Like massive growth in popularity.
Yeah.
You know, and the drivers are rock stars now.
Yeah.
Like they can't go anywhere without being mobbed. You know.
You've got security and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drive to Survive. I've watched a little bit of it after I watched the F1 movie,
Oh.
which
Now,
I actually really liked.
Drive to Survive is way better than the F1 movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started watching that, but I think because I started it from the start, I got a little lost. So I almost need to start it from like the recent couple years.
Yeah.
So it's like more recent, not drama, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel up to date a bit more because I felt like I was learning the deep lore that like didn't really matter to me now, you know?
Yeah.
That's probably enough of a debrief, eh?
Yeah,
Enough of a debrief.
Sorry if we've bored you if you're not remotely interested in motorsport.
Hey, we're going to go into straight up. I have been reading a really cool news article over the last week. It's about oversharing, and it's written by Leslie John.
Don't know what you're talking about.
We're actually very good at this.
We are good at it.
She's an author and a professor at Harvard Business School, and she explains that we've become so hypervigilant about sharing too much information, TMI, that we've become a culture that shares too little information, TLI. We worry about blurting out the wrong thing, crossing an invisible line, or making others feel uncomfortable. But far more often, we withhold information that would clarify intentions, repair misunderstandings, or deepen trust. So I kind of wanted to go into a few of her things.
Yeah.
She says that even after 2 decades of studying this topic, I'm struck with how often moments that felt uncomfortable at the time turned out in hindsight to matter far more than polished restraint once I once congratulated myself for. So the problem that it wasn't that I shared too much, it was that I shared too little, too late, or not at all.
Oh.
Is that kind of like a backlash, I guess, of us being chronically online and feeling like we have to sort of spill our guts out, and then that's having a bit of a reversal?
I was almost going to say even the idea of, not to go too deep, but maybe like cancel culture, right? Or like trying to speak on behalf of or in an empathetic way toward other people, because that's always the way your mind runs. Like, because I might say, I don't know, for example, maybe I want to bitch about how expensive my mortgage is, but I won't do it because the person I'm with doesn't even have a mortgage.
Yeah.
So it feels like, oh, that's not a way to connect with that person.
Yeah.
So maybe that's where there's the restraint in wanting to vent about something that's going on in my world. That's just an example. That's how I've interpreted that.
That's a good take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that I don't really have a problem with oversharing.
No.
But
I think all three of us don't. But I think that's also in a way that it helps us be connect as well, like at a deeper level. Like if you say something, it's like, okay, I can resonate with that, and then we kind of do explain why we feel things, and it's healthy.
It totally is.
It's so healthy.
Yeah. And I think some of the fun I've had, like even on my radio show, me and my 2 co-hosts have come from very different upbringings.
Yeah.
Which I think is why the show's so fun, because you kind of represent different parts of an audience or whatever. And people find someone to connect with on any given day. One day it could be me, one day it could be Nix, and one day it could be Fame. But like they, especially one of my co-hosts, Fame, grew up real hard in comparison to me. But when I grew up, I thought I was so hard done by because I didn't have the Flash New Roxy backpack. That's all I always reference it back to, like
The backpack.
like random things like that.
Yeah.
Or mum would be like, no, you can earn it. No, you can do this. But
Yeah.
I also grew up with everything I needed and
Yeah.
nothing I didn't. And I think where I've connected the most with those boys, or even friends that came from completely different upbringings, was when I was like totally owning that I came from like a nicer version of life, but then comparatively to someone else, maybe I didn't have shit. But I love that I love when you actually are open about it. I think that's when you can take the piss out of each other more.
Yeah.
And like I feel like, I don't know about you guys, but especially with my circle of friends, mocking each other is how we show we love each other.
Yeah.
And I think being able to take the piss out of each other with like the different things, but you can only do that if you're open about who you are, what you're going through all
Authentically
the time.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. And I always be like, oh guys, like we used to do this joke. It was like, I'd want to complain about my dishwasher not working. Sorry, just acknowledging my dishwasher privilege.
Yeah.
Guys, just acknowledging that verse.
Yeah.
And then you can go into it.
Yeah.
But I actually quite like being so open, because I think if you're always trying to refrain from sharing something because you don't want to come across unrelatable or whatever, I think then you just inherently are unrelatable, because you can't connect about anything.
Yeah.
That was a ramble.
I know.
No,
I
it's
actually
good.
think that makes sense. Does she say that?
Yeah,
Is that part of her-
another reason why oversharing is especially hard, the outcomes are rarely all good or all bad. A reveal can make someone cringe and trust you more at the same time.
Wow.
It can make you feel awkward or even misguided in the moment and still do important relational work. But we don't experience trust viscerally like we experience cringe, and so we learn to fear the wrong signal.
Yeah,
I love
so there
that.
you go. Yeah.
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 So I think she's studied it for 2 decades about oversharing
Can you imagine? Sorry, just on that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine studying something
for 20 years.
I just don't have that kind of
I did
patience.
study for 3 years.
I love
and I'm
smart
I go,
people.
what a waste.
Hey, you know how like we have recurring dreams?
Yeah.
One of mine is that I always go back to uni. And I,
Really?
Is
Oh,
it
fuck.
stressful?
You know, and no. Do you know what happens in the various iterations of when I'm dreaming it? I honestly always go back.
Yeah.
And I'm there for 2 days, and I'm like, fuck that. Yeah. And then I leave, and then like the lecturer and that are like trying to
Yeah.
contact me, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Weird, eh?
Recurring dreams are funny, eh?
Yeah.
Going back to uni, scary. Sometimes
Yeah.
I have one that I'm like, I'm running late and I can't get to the airport.
Oh.
Or I've got to the airport and I don't have my passport. Like random ones like that. But they always mean
So
something.
travel
like,
ones.
Yeah. Going back to school or being late, they
Yeah.
all have like deeper, weird meanings.
I used to have one about a Jack and the Beanstalk vibe where I.
Whoa.
This was like when I
Whoa,
was really
climbing up,
little.
eh?
It was like
Yeah.
very, but I was like in this little town and there was this massive tree, and there was like this flood. And everybody had to climb the tree in the town, and everybody went up this massive tree. Then the tree fell down, and everybody died.
Oh my God. I thought you were saying you'd be climbing it and being going, bye, losers. Like,
No, but like
see
I
ya.
tried to save everybody, and I was like, good. Everybody at the tree made the tree fall over.
Shit.
It was symbolic, I think, of something, but it
Yeah,
was
it's true.
reoccurring.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know.
Is it
Scary.
recurring or reoccurring? Recurring?
Oh, no.
Reoccurring.
If you say it fast enough, no one
Recurring.
notices. No one
Yeah.
notices.
Just happens heaps.
I also saw an article the other day, and I was saying to Gracie before we even came in to record it, about apparently women can only hold a secret for 47 hours. And when we were talking about oversharing, I was like, well, there it is.
Yeah.
If you tell me a secret, I've probably told my man.
So
Or probably told my best mate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's go into
But then that's a vault. It
If
stops
you've
there.
got-
It's also, it doesn't go any further.
No.
Is
It's
there
just the echo chamber I need to talk in. Like,
Yeah.
And that's about the oversharing thing. It's
Yeah.
like it needs to come off your chest. Otherwise, if you hold shit in too much, it's like not good.
So there's always got to be a +1 to a secret.
I think
always.
so.
Yeah.
When people like take something to the grave, I'm like, sorry.
I'm also very good at like forgetting stuff though. Like and I'll be like, oh, actually, you were drunk and you told me all the shit. I had no idea. And don't worry, it's not going anywhere because I actually fucking forgot about all of that shit.
yeah.
Out one ear in the other.
But it's
whatever
even
the
if
saying
you,
is.
yeah, like it's no different if it's someone else's secret, even if it's your secret, eh?
It's better if it's someone else's, actually. I've told a whole line of people after that.
Yeah. Oh, so you're shit at it.
Oh, yeah.
But she's
Good. Hey, good to know.
she's
What
a
are you
good
gonna do?
oversharer.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
think
yeah, true.
it's
I'm,
healthy.
I'm really good at oversharing. What are
She's
you gonna
healthy.
do?
It's healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, guys, recurring refers to events that happen repeatedly, regularly, or predictably. Whoa, what's happened to me
Also
today?
recurring,
Recurring.
not reoccurring.
Reoccurring means something happens again. Wait, what? But usually without a regular pattern.
So recurring is like it happens annually or something.
Reoccurring once in a while.
So one's got an O,
Yeah.
one does not.
And that's your English lesson with Let Her Finish today. Now the Oscars are on.
Yes.
When are they on?
They are happening this weekend. I'm not sure if we care.
I think it's Monday our time, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like March 15th.
Yeah.
Like some years I care, some years I don't care as much. There is a lot of korero about it this year because people don't know. It's just been a good year of movies. Not that I can really judge. Like I haven't seen all the great movies this year.
Yeah.
But this was the year that Sinners.
Oh,
Well, this was the year it came out because it
Was
only
it?
came out last year.
that's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So, but there's obviously been the likes of Marty Supreme. There has been Hamnet. These are all like the massive movies of the year.
Yeah.
But people can't figure out
Who's gonna
who's going to get, for example, Best Actor. So in this category, Best Actor category, and like I would be very surprised if Sinners doesn't win Best Picture.
Really?
But it's this
Usually
is the
some
thing.
shit obscure movie wins.
Well, this
man.
is the thing.
Like
So
every
from-
time you go to watch a Best Picture movie, you're like, what in the fucking sweet hell is this?
No, seriously though. So in Best Picture, they've got The Secret Agent, Begonia, Marty Supreme, Train Dreams, F1, Sinners, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, which I haven't seen but I heard is great and sentimental value. But the one that's getting the most, people are talking about the most because the choice doesn't seem the most obvious, is the Best Actor category.
Right.
So that has Michael B. Jordan, Timothy Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Ethan Hawke, and Wagner Moura. So
That's some big
usually
names.
you can tell. So they've had every other award ceremony in the lead up prior to the Oscars, and usually you can tell based on who gets what award. They kind of, it's almost like a betting, not a betting system, but there's like a percentage of like, okay, we think it's like 70% likely that this person will probably win the award based on how many they won before. But Michael B. Jordan won. He won at the Actors Awards, previously known as the SAG Awards.
Sorry, that was me going, oh.
That's
The
all right.
water?
So
No, just like Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah. So Timothy had won a few, and then over at the BAFTAs, and I've forgotten the actor's name, but he did this beautiful film about Tourette's. He won that, and then Michael B. Jordan won the next one. So now it was looking like Timothy was going to get it, maybe like 80%. Now it's gone. There's like a 30% chance Michael B. Jordan might get it. So it'd be very interesting to see who gets it. I just love hearing the discourse online and people going, no, this film's better. No, this film's better. And I'm like, isn't art just a bit subjective? And like, you know,
Wow, is art subjective?
I can have a favourite movie. It doesn't mean it's the best movie of the year.
Isn't old Buggerlugs, what's old Timothy, isn't he being dragged because
Yes.
he...
Hey, great segue there, mate. Great segue. So he is actually getting dragged at the moment. There's some clips that have been floating online of him doing a panel with Matthew McConaughey,
Yeah.
which obviously Interstellar, OG, castmates, and he is getting cancelled because he was talking about different art forms, right?
Yeah.
So he's obviously an actor. He's done theatre. I'm sure he went to Juilliard or something like that,
Yeah.
Ponce Art School.
Yeah.
He said, I don't want to be working in ballet or opera where it's like, hey, keep this thing alive even though no one cares about this anymore. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there. I just lost 14 cents in viewership. I'm taking shots for no reason. So people are like, hold on a minute. He was everyone's favourite all year.
Yeah.
And now they're like, wait a minute. You can't disrespect ballet and opera disciplines like that
Yeah.
when
but
you're in a discipline that's just as hard.
And
he
performing arts.
also, I think, as well, in prior conversations, and people go, you know, it's whether you argue whether it's tall poppy or not kind of thing, but he has openly spoken about wanting to be the greatest.
Yeah.
So he's always like, oh, my craft and blah, 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 and I want to do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think people are now just going, shut up, you little twerp.
Yeah.
You know, like, shut up, man. Stop.
Shush,
like, Just do your
man.
fucking job.
No,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? Like, just
Yeah.
do your job.
But
Yeah.
no one's disrespected his craft in any way and how much he puts in because you can tell he goes hard.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
great actor.
Yeah.
But for him to make a comment like that, I was like, oh.
Don't drag your other bloody...
No.
I've seen so many people online just being like, shut up.
But that's what it is.
Shut
I saw
up.
it and was like,
Yeah.
oh, buddy.
Sit down.
Because
Yeah.
even there's actually like an adjacent clip which is quite interesting because I know they wouldn't have any reference to each other, but Jacob Elordi, who's obviously a fantastic actor as
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
his sister works in ballet. And so there's all these comments of him talking about like, yeah, I grew up watching her do it. Like, wow.
Jacob's a real theatre guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's such about his craft. I think I haven't seen the Frankenstein yet, but like he really.
Apparently he was amazing in it.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I
There's so many I don't
so-
see.
so-
So do you
I know,
know,
I don't see
I
it
get to
either.
this
Yeah.
time of year, I haven't seen a single movie. I go to I catch up on them all in winter. I'm not a summer
No, no.
watching movie
No.
girly.
Me and Brody watched Sinners like in her lounge.
Oh,
we
yeah.
did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Nice.
us. Not even in the
I
cinema.
want to go to the movies. I got given a voucher for Christmas. I haven't used it.
Go to the movies.
I will. I want to see. I want to see Wuthering Heights, but I mean, there's a lot of controversy around that one as well.
Oh
But
yeah. I don't know. I find that most Oscars movies are disappointing. Most. That's a
Yeah.
big statement, but like usually the one that wins is Shithouse.
Are you guys on that? It's the app that is the movie app.
Oh, Letterboxd?
Yes.
No, I'm not, but I hear it's great.
I've just started it.
Okay.
And I like it.
Have you been writing some reviews?
Just my favorite kids ones, but yes. Robin, my favorite
Yeah.
movie of all time at the moment. It's like a 30-minute stock animation one. It's a kid one. It's cute. There's a really aggressive, Gillian Anderson, the
Yeah.
actress.
Yeah.
She's a scary cat in it, and her voice is phenomenal.
Oh,
Very
love
good.
her.
So
But
sorry,
yeah,
what's this
Letterboxd.
thing?
It's an app where you rate other movies and
you review them.
You review them. And then you can find other movies, and they ask all the famous people on the red carpets. They have top 4 movies, and it's quite cool. All the actors and stuff.
And I'm
they
pretty
do
sure
it.
Letterboxd started here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's from here.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, sure
Yeah,
is.
shout it from the rooftops.
Yeah. Sometimes celebrities might have like little pseudonyms that they're under and they rate
Yeah.
movies themselves as well. Yeah, it's quite fun.
It's good. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Hey, let's go into a domestic fieldwork.
Domestic fieldwork.
We
I've
have
got
been
some good
out and
fieldwork.
about
in the domestic world.
thinking about everyday shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Who loves a couch?
Me.
Me.
And I know where you're going with this because I'm with you on this, I think.
Okay. I have a couch and I fucking love it. And I bought it secondhand off Trade Me, and it is grubby as fuck because of the kids, and it's disgusting. I've thought about getting a new one, but I went, nah, it's a sectional couch. So you can move the bits around.
Yeah.
It is so comfortable and so disgusting. But, okay, I just want to ask you, do you have a favourite spot on the couch? And
Yes.
like it's your spot.
Yep.
Is it the corner?
The L, unfortunately, the
Shit, your
corner.
couch is comfortable too.
Your
Yeah,
couch is
and
good.
the L is always the spot.
It is.
In our house, it's like we've got this sort of weird divot. That's the right word. Gibbet.
A corner? No.
A corner of the wall that prevents us from having a
gibbet?
corner piece.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
got
think
anything
so.
to do with what you're trying to describe right now.
We have an L couch, but there's a piece of wall that prevents us having a corner to the L couch. So we just have the other sections in.
yeah.
Because we
okay.
got given our couch from our my father-in-law,
Oh, nice.
and it is like a cloud. You guys know, you've been on my
Yeah.
couch.
It's gorgeous.
It is unreal.
Gorgeous.
But because we don't have the corner, now there's like a new favourite spot. And it depends on what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
I think if there's people over and we're sharing the couch, I prefer the furthest edge.
Near the kitchen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I
'cause
like
you're
the,
hosting.
I like the way I'm talking directionally.
Oh, yeah.
But if I'm watching something,
She's main
I
character.
like
Everyone
the
look at
top
me.
part of the L
Yeah.
that I can lie on and I'm facing toward the TV.
Oh,
So it kind of depends on what I'm doing. Am I hosting? Is it just me at home?
chilling.
And then there's a way I stack the pillows.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's an art.
It is.
Oh my God, I love a sectional couch.
That's what I was saying. Like, this is very important, Kōrero, about couches. Because when I'm home and it's just me, I'm planting my butt in the corner. There's my own butt indentation in
Yeah.
hole. There's a butthole for me
Yeah.
to
Everyone's hanging
sit.
off for dear life, just spitting out English today. My
Indentation.
God.
It's a boo hole. Yeah.
But if anybody sits there, I'm like, nah, that's my bit.
Yeah.
Even when
That's my butthole bit in the corner.
it's my butthole bit.
This
my
has
bad.
100% been a thing where, and even in my old flat, we had another L sectional couch.
Yeah.
And I came in with my friend one day. I was like, get cozy, whatever. And I sit in the corner and she goes, oh yeah, do you want to take the best spot of the couch?
Yes.
And I'm
so
like,
true.
yeah, it's my couch. What are
Yeah.
you talking about? It's my couch. Of course I am. Also,
We've got a bloody two. We've still got a 2.5 and a 3-seater, but I like to lie. I'm lying, staring at the telly on the one that's.
the big long.
Even when you've got people over.
Oh no!
No, okay.
Sorry.
Tell us
Yours
about your
is a
different.
good entertainment couch.
Yeah, it is good to
Yeah,
sit.
it's a
but-
good sit upright.
But we're going to be replacing that with a sectional.
Okay.
You better
Oh.
believe it.
Can't wait.
And so
Yeah.
you lie face to the TV.
My feet are at the TV.
Okay.
But Mum usually sits on the
You got a
on
couch
the one
each.
that's horizontal to the. Yeah, that's right. Horizontal.
Yeah.
Yeah, horizontal, and I'm
Horizontal.
vertical towards the telly.
She's
Okay.
like parallel to the
Yeah,
couch,
oh my
to
God.
the TV.
Gosh, here was I thinking we were all. God, the brains trust today. It's like, can you pass me your brain cell? I'll whack it over to Gracie.
Well, I love how we've all got a favourite spot and we're quite territorial about it.
Oh, I can slut around mine, but I
Okay.
think that's because it's two couches.
True.
Yeah, yeah. And there's only 2 at home.
Yeah.
We're similar. You've got the kids to cater
I'm
for.
just like, get out of my spot.
Frank, get out.
Get out.
Move it! Get out of my butthole.
Get out of my spot.
So a wee discussion
Yes.
that I have realised that maybe I might be on my own with. I know a lot of people that play like social team sports, and I don't get it. Like if you ever ask me, want to play indoor netball? I'd go, respectfully, get fucked. No, sorry, no. And I'm talking about it with some friends last week, and I said I don't like the idea of social team sports every single week because the idea of having to show up for people every week. No, I show up enough everywhere else. Yeah. I have to come to work for a bunch of colleagues.
Yeah.
Now I've got to go to one again
For a bunch of
for everyone
colleagues.
else, even though that's for me. But I'm like, to add another one in the mix, social touch, social netball. No, absolutely not. If I want to go play some sport, I'm going to do it on my own.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go. What sport? No, hey, I don't
You
play
do
any sport.
running.
What am I even talking about? I don't play any sport. But if I go to the gym, I go there by myself,
Yeah.
for myself, on my own time, whenever I feel like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a part of the routine, but it's like I'm not disappointing anybody by not going other than myself. If I don't make it to the social netball and they're a man down,
Yeah.
I've ruined everyone's day.
Do you know what though? I'll
What?
tell you what. Not only you could have used a better excuse to have made yourself sound like a nicer person, to be honest, because social sport is fucking dangerous. It is dangerous.
Well, For physically.
No, do you-
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. So I've dabbled in social netball years ago, and I've also dabbled in social touch, and then actually last week when I was down in Taupo with the boyfriend,
Oh, you
I
played
got
footy,
roped
weren't
into
you?
bloody social footy.
Oh, yeah.
And I got kicked in the shin. It fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And I had a big bruise on my shin.
Yeah.
I was like, why do you guys not wear shin pads?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is this crazy shit? Oh, it's only social. I was like, oh, it's not a social kick. It's not a social kick to the shin.
Yeah,
No.
that
That
was-
didn't feel social.
That felt like a real one.
Jesus Christ.
I remember,
Yeah.
I have very fond memories of my parents. They both played social indoor netball
Yeah.
growing up. And like,
Yeah.
it wasn't really my vibe. But I was
Clearly.
I was also a child. But my dad is also 6'4",
Yeah.
large human. And both my parents competitive as.
Yeah.
I'm sure my mum snapped something
Yeah.
Yeah.
playing indoor and got rolled out on a
Yeah.
bloody, getting carried out. My dad would play, and he is he goes hard. He goes
Yeah.
all in the paint, and he is 6'4", and he would tell people marking him, be careful, because when I come down, I can't see you. I'm
I'm
a
not
ginormous
stopping.
person.
Yeah.
And Dad would take people down without even trying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would hate to be on the receiving end of that.
Oh.
It's not, it's a bit of a laugh, fun and games on
No,
a
it's
Tuesday
not.
night. It's like,
People
no,
get
it's
so
fucking
angry.
competitive.
Yeah, no, it's not social.
They take out all of their energy and their anger from the week at work, and they're like, oh, ha ha, let's have a beer afterwards.
I don't remember
Not.
crying in
No.
like netball and intermediate. I don't remember it being that serious. But
No,
it
it
feels so
wasn't.
much more serious.
So
than
serious.
Oh,
being
yeah, like
social.
Dennis from the accounting team at bloody Zero that
Yeah.
you're playing, he
Yeah.
will elbow you.
Oh.
But
he
also-
will fight you. And then, do you know what I love even more though?
Go.
Usually about 2 seconds, about 2 seconds after the game, there's always someone lighting up and punching a dart.
Oh, something like
You
that.
know, like it's like they've just run around the field for
Yeah.
40 minutes and they're like, get me a durry, you
Yeah.
know, and a can of beer. And it's like, oh, thank God that's over.
Yeah.
If you get a message saying,
They've earned
hey,
it.
can you fill in for our indoor team? You go, when's the game?
8:30.
Or 9 p.m. tonight.
No.
No,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, so that's what I mean. You could have gone into that, but pretending that it was because it was too dangerous, but you
No.
just said you don't really like people.
I don't want to. No, but I don't want to have to like.
Actually, did I?
What if I
No, it's
didn't
okay,
choose
it's
the
okay.
team? What if I don't like half of you?
Exactly.
I just don't want to do
know.
it.
I don't know. I don't trust you.
I
Yeah.
don't. I don't like it, and I will never understand social sports.
And you're
Sorry.
good at kicking the shin like B.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
see?
dangerous.
Not
man.
having it.
Do you know how hard it is to. And the worst thing was about that, the shin bruise injury, is that I was about 5 or so days overdue of a leg shave.
Oh.
Do you know?
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
was
think
like,
it's
well,
like
after
overdue
that.
your period. But
oh, no. No.
all of that, it doesn't matter.
Whoa.
No, just but like trying to shave over. It had a light scratch over the bruise.
Yeah. It's not
So I
happening.
can't shave that.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
So you left it hairy and bruised.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rank. Anyway, I've got a little bit of a. Well, I don't actually know if this one's domestic field word.
I think it
it's a
is.
statement.
Yep.
Okay.
I think the kebab needs to be respected more as a meal. Full stop. Not a 2 a.m. meal, not a drunk meal, a sober meal. Okay? I think that people need to relish in the fact that a kebab is not just for after midnight.
Yeah.
Is this so a kebab? Because I feel like I've never had one sober, but I might be wrong. Is kebab the one that's got the souvlaki and stuff in it? And the
Well, so you've
chips?
got so
Or is it a different version? Because
Well, you
I
can
would
have
have
a-
that sober, but I don't know if that's a kebab.
you can have a kebab with the meat,
Yep.
the meat's wrapped with tabbouleh and your sauces
Yes.
and
Yep.
your salad in a pitta.
Right.
Yep. Or you can have like a kebab that's on the rice
On rice, like meat on rice.
or chips.
Oh no,
chips.
never had that sober in my life.
Yeah, see?
No.
Never.
Now, I recommend it.
Okay.
Now, and I'll tell you where I made this discovery. It's only recent.
Sober?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Love to hear it. Love to hear
Sober
it.
So
decision.
you know, if you're driving from Tamaki Makaurau south
Yep.
and you're on the Waikato Expressway
Mm-hmm.
and you go past the bright lights of the Taupiri Service Centre.
Yep.
And boy, oh boy, mate, that has got everything you might need and more.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
got your big BP, you've got
Yeah.
your Taco Bell, you've got your Subway. There's a sushi, there's a curry, there's a kebab shop.
Kebab stop.
Kebab stop.
Is that it? What it's called?
They need a wee drive through.
Yeah, I know.
yum.
Yeah.
And so we were driving back from Taupo, Josh and I, and he got kebab on chips.
So box-
Big, slutty, multi-meat
Yeah.
operation. It's only 6 p.m. As the sun's going down, I was like, shit.
Multi-meat
I was like,
situation.
multi-meat situation.
Yeah.
I was like, this doesn't get more romantic.
Yeah.
No.
Than being in Topiri as the sun's going down.
With
at
your
the,
man.
At the, with your man.
And your multi-meat.
And you're like, what am I having? Oh, multi-meat. Okay. And fuck, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm driving, so I am stone cold sober. And I did that annoying thing where I ate half of his shit. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was he feeding you
Yeah.
your multi-meat as you're going down the highway?
Yeah.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is romance.
I know. And so we were having that discussion.
Yeah.
I was like, this is beautiful. This is delicious. Why don't I do this more often?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I love it all the time.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I mean, it made sense.
It does make
I
sense.
mean, you know me. I'm a little bit of a fussy girl.
Are you?
Yeah. So I'm quite a basic bitch when it comes to food. So I don't like too much mushed stuff together.
Yep. Okay.
But you put an array of meats in front of me, like they do with some slutty sauce, and then some chippies.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for it. Good
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
We got a carb, got
Yeah.
a protein.
Yeah. And they've
Got a
got
weak
some
condiment.
hummus, the tabbouleh, and like the yummy kind of minty yogurt stuff.
Yeah,
And,
minty yogurt.
And it's
Get it.
quite healthy. It's quite healthy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
If you just meat and rice,
Exactly.
just saying a high bitch voice, it's fine.
But I do think it needs to be considered as a sober meal.
yeah,
That's
Sober meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll level with you. Maybe I'll get that my next Super Eats.
yeah.
I love that.
Try it.
I will.
Give it a go. And because
Okay.
you know how some things, if you're ordering a takeaway, an Uber Eat, quite a few things don't travel well.
Yep.
Like, for instance, a burger does not travel well.
Hot chips don't really travel well,
Nah.
unfortunately.
But you might find with chips under the meat sort of protects the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bit
It
of meat
travels
juice.
well.
And you're probably
And a
not
bit of-
worrying about the texture of the chip.
Not
Like
Nah,
you're eating it with the
'cause
meat.
it's
Like it doesn't
already
have to be
slutty and slippery under
doesn't
the
have
meat.
to be a crispy chip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
yeah, it's
I'm
got
with that.
sauce, it's got meat, and it just
I'm getting
glides
hungry.
right.
Yeah,
it
I'm
getting
glides.
hungry.
What's your kebab for lunch
Wait,
today?
well,
Yeah.
I'm sick. What have I eaten today? 2 hot cross buns. That's it.
Oh, shit.
Yum. Now,
I will be getting a kebab after this.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
get one.
Yeah, why not?
That'll heal you.
Yeah, I think so.
A kebab mixed with a bit of pseudoephedrine, chef's kiss.
Dream date. Dream date.
dream. Hey,
Yeah.
I've got a little bit of a bathroom musing.
Yes.
Okay.
We use a toothpaste. We are doing 4 brushes every morning, 4 brushes every night. We should be brushing our teeth twice a day.
Yes.
The
Thanks,
tube
Mom.
of toothpaste, thank you,
Just write that
is
down.
so
Shit, twice.
fucking annoying to squeeze at the top. It's always jammed with more toothpaste yuck stuff.
Yeah.
I think someone needs to invent a hand pump for toothpaste.
There is one, isn't there?
Like, you know, like
There's ones you can.
Oh, really?
And for anyone who's listening and not seeing me, I'm like
You're doing
like
it
almost like a
spray?
not a spray, but it's like a squirt.
So what I'm thinking is like
There's a squirt.
like a hand soap. You know how you hand soap squirt pumper thing? There should be a pumper for toothpaste.
I'm sure there is one. I'm
some-
sure Colgate has got
'Cause
something like
I
that.
am using, if we're doing 8 pumps a day,
Yeah.
and that's a lot of days, and now I'm going through quite a bit of toothpaste, and
Yeah.
and it's cleaner that way.
Mate,
Oh,
look at this.
okay.
Oh,
Oh,
so
no, but I
Colgate
want one
has-
that's like
a massive one.
I like one,
So-
a litre of toothpaste.
I think what you might need
please.
to do then is
You found a
buy
gap in the
whole
market.
bunch
I
of
have, I think.
yeah. because-
Someone make that and send it to us.
Or maybe like you
Or maybe
could
I just
buy
make
a
it.
big Oh look.
Surely you could find something like that
I know, but
at
those
Costco.
ones. I
High
want
Smile
one.
have a little pump. It looks like.
I want like a 2 litre. I know that's like tiny, but we're going through toothpaste. There's a market for it.
Yeah. I
But
don't
it just was a thought, a hack that we need to make.
But just on the toothpaste thing,
Yeah.
you should always have a spare.
yeah.
Because in the weekend, I found I was going away to Melbourne. My partner was staying home, so I'm not going to take his toothpaste.
Yeah.
He was actually going away to Cody Cliffs anyway. And then so I got to the hotel really late at night. No toothpaste. But I ended up having like a mini somewhere in my bag, and it was dire. Like I feel like my breath stank the whole weekend, but it's fine. Like it's all right. We hit them in. It's all right.
You're
But
fine.
I think that's another one. Always have a spare toothpaste at home.
Yeah.
A quick question.
Go for it.
Don't mean to gender stereotype, but I do. Is it just dudes that when they've completed the brushing of the teeth, that they've got fucking toothpaste from asshole to breakfast around their mouth?
Yeah.
What?
Not
d-
really,
That's
no.
more often with an analog.
Yeah, no, it is an analog.
Yeah, because we're obviously electric and we're
Yeah.
not too bad. But my partner likes brushing his teeth in the shower.
Ooh.
I do
which
that.
I think,
What?
yeah, but
With
I
hot
think,
water?
Yeah.
Yuck.
yeah, but he just will
Does it
do
all
it
at once.
because it's messy. It is a bit messy.
With hot water.
It doesn't
You
really matter.
Animal. What the fuck?
I didn't know that was a hot take.
No, neither.
What?
I wouldn't leave my toothbrush in the shower. I don't really like that.
No.
But if I need to brush it, two birds, one stone.
Yeah.
You monsters.
I'll be honest, I've definitely
hot.
done it like sitting on the toilet too.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
peeing
Oh,
and
fucking
it's
yuck.
one bathroom for me, and like I'm always in a rush in the morning. I get up
Yeah.
at 3:45.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to get it all done in one go.
All done.
I've accidentally snoozed for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We've got to get two birds, one stone. Let's go.
Yeah, shaving the legs.
Because you can't brush your teeth and straighten your hair. You can't. You know what I mean? Like that's the one time my hands are free.
When you
Yeah. I'm just a mummy. Don't worry about it. All
road
right.
bitches.
This is so
Anyway,
good.
okay, move. That was good.
I want to share with you something that to some friends has apparently been a little revolutionary. Learned it from my mum. A little Christmas savings hack. Christmas is an expensive time of year.
Sure
I know
is.
you like Tegan.
It's
Christmas
March,
was fucking ages
Tegan.
ago. No, hear me out.
It's coming
because
around.
Okay, it is coming
because
It is coming around.
it's like one of those ones where I've actually been consistent with it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have some money for Christmas. So I find Christmas, and for me, I don't have to buy presents for a lot of people. Not that presents is the be all end all, but it's one of those ones that all of a sudden catches up.
Yep.
And I always like to get my mum something cool, my dad
Yeah,
something cool,
yeah,
my
yeah.
sister, my partner, and then he's obviously got his cousins he likes to buy for, his mum, his dad, his stepmom, you know.
Yeah.
And I said to him, we really should just have some money aside so that portion of the year doesn't feel so like holy, like because that's when you want to have fun and go do stuff.
Yeah.
But then you're also in the lead up, there's so much money that's spent beforehand.
Yeah.
So my mum does this thing every year where she will put money, you can either do it physically like in a jar, which sometimes she does, but I'm just doing it in like a digital account. But then whatever week it would like
She's
number,
analoguing. Yeah.
I'm doing a digital, mum loves an analog moment.
Yeah.
But whatever week it is of the year, that's how much money you put in the account. So week 1, $1, week 2, $2, all the way up to 52.
What do you
right?
end up with?
You end up with about $1,300.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just under 1,400. So I have decided to do it, but I've done it the opposite way. So week 1, $52, week 2, $51.
Oh, yeah.
But if you did it with a partner, you could halve that, so it's even less intense. But then by Christmas time, there's $1,300 there that maybe you haven't like spent in the lead up because you're still putting it in. But on Christmas Day, you're like, oh, I've got $1,300. What can we do for New Year's? So Mum does it in a way to. That's how she buys gifts for me and my sister. And
Yeah.
not
That's so
not that we go
smart.
hard out, but even like, oh, I've got to buy a bunch of stuff for Christmas lunch.
Yeah.
There's money there.
Yeah.
So there's like I think it's a good one to do as a couple that you both have.
That's a
or,
good idea.
Or you and your sibling or something.
Yeah.
Then you both have that much money to do something at that time.
Yeah.
But that's my little hack for
No,
you.
I
And
like that.
I've been tracking, so I have a little reminder every Wednesday to put money in.
So organised.
I'm like a little bit type A like that.
Yeah.
And
definitely
at
are.
the moment, it's
I'm learning
it's
that about you.
mid-March and I'm type A.
thinks a lot, man.
does.
There's a lot going on in here.
It
smart.
honestly, it never stops, and it's
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
It's scary how much my brain goes. So it's March 10th today. Be the 11th tomorrow. How much money have I got in there? $475
Oh,
already,
That's good.
and it's March. But by the end, I'll only be transferring like $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll be great. But then to have that much money,
yeah.
you're welcome. Tell them I sent you.
yeah.
Thanks,
give me
Tegan's mum.
Yeah, Mum's actually a ledge for that.
Cheers.
Yeah.
But every now and then she'd be like, "Oh yeah, I've got an extra $5. Oh, I'll chuck it in the little jar."
Yeah,
and then
good.
she'd have more than the money.
Oh,
Yeah.
then it's a real good Christmas.
Yeah. Because
Honestly.
a hot ham isn't cheap.
Grow up with a
way.
stingy
Hot
mum,
ham.
man.
Yeah.
Grow up with a stingy mum, it'll change your life.
Yeah. Fucking love it. Now, how's your minutes this week, G?
Okay, so Otis dislocated his elbow.
Oh my God. What was he doing?
Well, okay, so we're leaving playgroup and we
Swinging his arm about.
kinda.
Yeah.
No, I feel it's a little bit of a bad mum moment as well. I don't know if it's bad mum. I think it happens a bit more often than we talk about. But we're leaving playgroup and we're in the car park and I had both the boys and Frank wanted me to carry him, so I picked him up, and then Odie was having a tanty and he wanted to run away.
Yeah.
I was holding onto his hand. He sat down, this funny angle. You can't let go of your child's hand in the car park.
No,
Yeah.
no.
And he like kind of sat down weird, and I could feel a little pop. Little pop. Sorry, just in my lip, little pop, and then just started crying, screaming. And I was like, fuck, something. I could just tell something was wrong, and I like kind of checked him. I thought it might have been his shoulder,
yeah.
but I was also like, hey, I'm not gonna let you get run over by a fucking car.
No.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get these kids in the car. If I can manhandle them into the car, and kind of screaming, crying a little bit, and I rang Al. And I was like, who's the person that would know about like dislocations just from the get-go? Because he played a lot of rugby, and he's like, 10 minutes away, I'll come and check him. And then I was like, oh no, I think I'm going to take him to A&E. Like, I think you just won't stop. And then I kind of quickly was Googling. I wasn't driving and Googling, but I just hopped in the car, went home. And then I was just like, okay, yeah, if they can't, his arm was all limp and stuff. On the way, Ellie just came home, and then I was like, no, I'm going to take him to A&E. And he's like, no, I'm going to, and he just like put it back into place, like real quickly without me knowing. And he's like, I just YouTubed it on the way.
Oh my God. That's
like,
actually
what?
legendary though.
I know. So what he did was like, he just grabbed his hand, he held the elbow to his side, then you twist the wrist, and he held that there. So like this. Hold it there.
Okay.
So you go like that.
So you're like kind of holding
and
forearm.
then you're just going to like feel it, and he could feel it pop back into his...
Wow.
And then he just stopped crying, stopped screaming immediately. And I was like, did you just put it back in? He's like, yep. And I was like,
Does that mean
Is that your bone hack?
That's my bone hack. That's my bone hack. My
Do you
bone
think
and
he'll
joint
be
hack.
prone to that now?
Exactly. I looked it up, and it's like nurse's elbow or something. So we just
Okay.
have to be, I mean, you always have to be careful with kids' arms, and you
Yeah.
don't swing them around or do any of
Yeah.
that shit. You've got to be very careful because they are so bendy. But the fact that he just could YouTube it, I was like, far out. But not saying that, but it saved me probably a couple hours
I
waiting
was
for a
going to
doctor.
say, I'd say that saved you a whole day in A&E.
I think so,
Because
yeah.
that probably wouldn't have been urgent.
No.
You got to say you're not breathing or something, and then they go,
Well, you gotta say you're not breathing. Hello, I'm not breathing.
hello, I'm not breathing.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna not be breathing.
The fact that he was like screaming though, for like, I think they probably would have just come out and fucking done it themselves.
Yeah,
but it's like
yeah.
the fact that, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a good thing that we could do it ourselves, but we'll just definitely be keeping an eye on that. Because knock on wood, I've heard dislocations are pretty sore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all very sore, but yeah, we'll be watching his right elbow
Yeah.
a bit more.
Oh gosh.
So that happened.
happened.
That happened. And then another, on like a mothering note, Frank, the boys, they pick me flowers, and they pick Ellie flowers. They're very cute in the backyard.
That's very cute.
Very, very cute. And we've got at the park the other day, I could see Frank was kind of making friends with this other little girl.
First missus.
I know. And I was like, oh, that's quite a cute. And then he picked her a flower.
Oh.
And she got the flower. She put it in her hand, scrunched it up, and threw it on the ground.
His first heartbreak.
And I was like, I saw it from a distance, and I was like, you little bitch. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. But I was just like, and I could see his little face just drop.
Yeah.
And I was just like, because I make a big deal. I'm like, thank you so much, sausage. I call him sausage sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that's so sweet. Like, mummy loves when you get a, like, it's just, and he gets anybody flowers. It's not just dad. He gets OT, he gets anybody. He just loves giving. But I was like, oh, that just must hurt a little bit. And I talked to him a bit later, and he's like, yeah, I was a bit sad. But I was just like, it was quite funny, but it was also like just your first kind of like when you see your little person get disappointed in the
Another little person.
wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another little person.
I know. Just who's allowed to just scrunch up a flower and
No,
put it on the ground?
just sorry.
I know.
I'd be like, who
That's
raised you?
ruthless.
That's
I
what I would have
know.
said. Who raised you?
So why was that flower not good enough for you? Like, what? So it's the scene now. I was like, oh, okay. Just
She
had to
might
bite
have
my
already heard Miley Cyrus. I can buy my... Wait,
Yeah.
how does that go?
I can buy myself flowers.
I can buy myself flowers, little man.
And yeah, that's probably about me for this week with
Yeah.
my notes.
You
Okay.
look gorgeous at the on the Saturday in
Oh,
your
thank
beautiful
you.
black
Oh my
frock.
God. The,
Thank you.
What is that called that you put over your face?
It's like a veil.
A veil.
Kind of like a black
Yes.
black
Very
veil.
hot.
Went
Yeah.
to the Derby. It was quite fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Gosh,
good.
I couldn't pull one of those things off.
No,
I
not
know.
me either.
It was a little bit widowy.
Yeah, but I liked
A
it.
bit dark.
It was a bit mysterious, I thought.
Yes, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was in disguise.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
It was good.
How was
Right.
Wananga?
Yes, I had my first Wananga Wednesday last week, which was quite scary, but like adult learning, just the idea of it.
Yeah,
scary.
it's tricky, eh?
Gassed myself up for ages, being like, yeah, sweet, sweet, sweet. And then you walk into a class of 25 other random people. Also, I think with the mahi that we do, I know you guys will be the same. We're so used to walking into rooms where everyone's kind of just as outgoing as the next, or like not shy, quite happy to say, hey, how are you? And walking into a very normal room of like normal people that aren't up themselves broadcasters like us. it was like,
I was wondering how you were going to describe it.
It was like, oh, okay, this is different. But me and my boyfriend went along, sat in the back of the class, had our first one. So it's a 3-hour night class every Wednesday.
3 hours, wow.
Yeah, it's big, but it's a decent commitment.
important.
It's a full-time course, but you're only you got to do some of your own self-learning. What is that? Was it called self-directed learning?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
But you are required for one class a week, which is really in the scheme of things isn't much. And I really enjoyed it. We did some, what I quite liked about it, because I heard that Te Wānanga or Aotearoa do this a little differently to other courses, is it's more, you learn a lot through karakia and waiata and like learning all those kind of things. But the way they reference things for you to learn, it's not so much written. Although you will have resources that are written, they want you to like learn by hearing it and listening. Because I think, as someone who has dabbled in studying reo before, I've always found the written part a lot easier than the speaking and listening part.
That's what a lot of people say, eh?
With any language. I don't think it's not unique to reo. I think it's with any language. But like if someone wrote me something, I could probably sit down and figure it out.
Yeah.
But if you said it to me, my brain can't compute.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that part. So hopefully the listening is going to get a bit easier. I had some people reach out and say that a podcast called Taringa is really good to just get used to hearing the inflections of how reo is said. But it's very much back to the basics, which I like, but I've already learnt stuff that I didn't know already. So this is just a little fun fact for you. I've always learnt that there's 2 different T's in Māori. There's a blunt T and a sharp T. So if you're doing your vowels, a, e, or u, it's tā, like that's the soft T, tā, te, ti, tō, tu.
Yeah.
So it's like a sharp and a blunt T, but there's actually 3. Because the sharp T for the I sound is sharper than the one you do for the tu sound. So there's actually 3 different T's. So that was like something I learned that I didn't know. And I was like, oh, that's great to know. But for someone who was coming in with absolutely zero knowledge, you would learn everything so comprehensively, which I'm excited for. So 1 done,
Yeah.
1 in the book. Got a whole year to go.
Didn't you do that TikTok about titty?
What about my
Titty?
boobs?
No, that's how you can pronounce.
Oh, no, that was my friend.
Oh, was
my
it?
My friend actually posted that. Sorry, Triple Y Brickett. She posted something about if you can say titties,
Yeah. Titties.
you can pronounce your R's. You can roll your R's and reo.
Yeah.
You can say te reo. If you say titties, you can say te reo. That's your little fun fact for you, all right?
I love that because I think I saw it on your story. That's
yeah.
why.
Oh, yeah, I think I shared it. Yeah,
yeah.
But Wānanga was really, really fun. I think this is a good era for us. It does feel a bit intense. We've got to go to a couple noho this year, which is kind of scary, staying at the marae. But you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
And I think I'll probably try and document it as I go as well, just like how I feel. But you get a little, if you make it to the end, you get a certificate. I've also given myself the permission that if it gets too full on throughout the year, I'm allowed to take a knee on it.
Yeah.
I think, that doesn't mean I'm a failure. It just means that didn't work within my lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
I'm already sick this week.
Yeah.
Run down already. 1 week in. Great. Yeah, great. But no, Wānanga was really good. And the only other thing for me is, I don't know if you guys see, but I started running.
Yes,
And I did my first one with Brodie Kane over the weekend.
Yeah.
That's so good.
She's been asking me forever to come run, and I'd be
Good.
like, no, too self-conscious.
Yeah.
But we actually ran sweet.
Yeah.
And so tell the people about your hesitations to get into it. Because
Yes, okay. So I've never been athletic growing up. The gym is something I found as an adult. But when it comes to running, I felt slow. And because a lot of my family, a lot of my friends, all athletes.
Yeah.
And some way, whether that's because they just grew up playing sport or whether they still play sport now. So I just feel slow. And the idea of being the last person or slow is probably some like trauma from being a child, but not trauma, but you know what I mean? Like it's probably just something that's stayed with me my whole life, being the slowest or picked last. That was my hesitation, but I really wanted to go into this year when it comes to being healthy, fitness, wellness, whatever you want to call it. I wanted there to be less and less barriers toward fitness, and I feel like going for a run, you can actually do anywhere. Like, I can't get to the gym today. Well, you can put your shoes on, go for a run. And so I wanted to give myself less and less obstacles in order to move. So I know you can just go for a walk. You don't have to go for a run, but the endorphins you feel after a run are awesome.
So good.
Yeah.
I think what happens, a common thing is what you have experienced as well, though, is like, who cares how fast you're running?
Exactly.
And I think we worry so much about like when we have new women and that come to Solo Girls Run Club, if they message, the first thing they ask is, how fast do you all run? Because I think we have this fear of being last,
slow or not being able to keep up,
or having to walk, and so the sooner we know that actually doesn't matter, the better. And I think that, like, my classic example of that, right, is, so I have this friend, Nicole, who lives in Ototahi, and she used to come, we were both training for the Queenstown Marathon, and we would do quite a lot of our long runs. Like Saturday mornings were always your long run for a build up for a training.
Yeah.
And so she came on our 3-hour runs, right? And then we both went and did the Queenstown Marathon, and she went under 4 hours. And I was like, mate, you're so much faster than me. And she was like, and I said, well, you did all this running with me. And she's like, yeah, because I really enjoy running with you.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And so the whole in my head was thinking, oh my God, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
But actually, as soon as she was like, no, I really enjoy running with you, I was like, actually, mint. And so then I went running with her and her crew when we were training for something else which involved hills. And those girls, man, honestly, they're like mountain goats. And I was the arse end. And I was like, actually, someone's got to be Taylor and Charlie.
Exactly.
Like you've always, and actually, it's quite a big responsibility being Taylor and Charlie.
Yeah.
Because you're at the back. You got to sweep people through. So I think as soon as you can get that out of your head, and you know, even if you go to like a park run on a Saturday morning, which is 5Ks, or you're actually exposed to a big scale event, whether it be a around the bays, which was just on, or a 10K or a half or a full or whatever it is, and you go and you see that there are tall people, short people, young people, old people,
it doesn't really matter.
all sorts of running styles, you'll go, none of that matters.
No.
So I'm really bloody proud of you that you got over that sort of bit.
Yeah.
And you know, like, is it a big deal that I can run faster than you?
No,
we
it's
went running.
actually not.
Do
It
we
was
have
fine.
a great running? Do we have a
We
great
did.
run together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a little bit the whole time, but it was fine. And I'm still learning how to breathe while you're running. Like I'm learning. I do one a week though, and I'm really enjoying it. Like I managed to crack, I get just over 6K in the 40 minutes, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I'll post up thinking my 6 minutes 45 is a slow time. That's what I was conditioned to think because I've seen so many people run 5-minute Ks, or my partner runs like 5.5-minute Ks. And everyone's like, no, the 6 minutes the normal.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I
you
mean,
know,
I don't even think you should say that, to be
but
honest, because like,
well, sorry,
you
a lot of
know,
people,
like-
more people have messaged me saying that the 6 or 7 minute is their pace.
Yeah.
Then they have said the 5 minute is. If that maybe
Yeah.
normal's not the
Yeah,
right word.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. But it's more often than not that is a pace that people are doing that is a faster pace or like a decent pace.
do you know what's a
for
good
them.
pace?
What? Just
Whatever
moving.
it is.
And then also,
Yeah.
You know?
I always say that comparison is the thief of joy.
And
So
look, it's
there we
thieved my
go.
joy.
you got to keep
Plenty
your
of times.
Put it this
Don't
way as
let
well.
it.
Like, you know, Joe Kane is back running after like 10 years off
Yeah.
with cooked knees. Sorry, hers are called joglets.
joglets.
And
half
so-
run, half walk, right?
Yeah, well, no, she's actually she can joglet now for, I think she's up to like 45 minutes.
See, that's me.
And yeah, her pace would be way slower than yours, but that doesn't matter.
She's moving.
She's
So
still
I think,
moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
I
I
think
need to
people need to
unlearn.
like forget about pace, because then you get into like a trail run and then you don't give a shit about pace, you care about time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just piecing together, and always remember what's your why.
Just moving.
Yeah.
Just
moving, and you're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, and I'm actually really, really enjoying it. The fact that in December, that was the first time I ran for a very long time, like more than a kilometre.
Yeah.
And now I'm running, 6Ks.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to do that. So I think it's
That's a
it's
win.
as easy as doing it once a week. And that's just, it's worked.
Yep.
Yeah, and I've actually ran with other people, which I never thought
Exactly.
I'd do. I'd be like, no, this is my demons.
Yeah.
My trenches, get out.
I have to
Stay
suffer.
away.
Yeah. Hey, be careful if you're a bit under the weather this week though. With one, don't go and thrash
Oh,
that
I
chest
don't
for
know.
the run.
I to be honest, I don't even think I got a new training block this week, and I don't think my body's good for it.
Nah.
I
You
think,
rest up.
I bet you if I messaged my trainer, she'd say, "Sit your ass down."
Yeah.
Sit
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Well, look, this dolly here has, I don't know if you've noticed, been gallivanting around like a mofo the past sort of 6 weeks.
Yeah, well, chill out, woman.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I've had an amazing February, March of a real sort of perfectly beautiful clusterfuck of amazing opportunities of mahi and life experiences and all sorts of cool shit. And so I'm ready to slow down a bit, guys.
Oh,
Ready to
gosh.
slow down for a little bit.
Yeah.
And what that also means as well is we sort of, you know how I like to take pride in being a hybrid athlete?
Yes.
And sometimes the scales, so sometimes the party girl scales go whoa, 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 up and sort of overtake the athleting scales. I'm just going to be bringing that back up. And maybe
to a nice wee equilibrium.
No,
you know?
I think actually athleting needs to go up a bit higher for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, because I've got a half marathon in May in Noosa.
Yep.
Taking Chris and I are taking 17 women for a Solo Girls Run Club adventure, Noosa half, and I want to do a fast half.
Yep.
So Dolly needs to just slow down.
Yeah.
Have a few more early nights. And put some more green smoothies into my body.
Yes.
And get stuck in.
Good.
But also, I mean, it's funny, because what a lot. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Hashtag blessed
Yeah.
for all these amazing opportunities. And now I crave a little bit of the slow.
The lock in.
Yeah. So that's going to be me.
That's your truth.
Yeah,
That's your truth,
That's
this
my
one.
truth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll do us, I think, as well. You go home. I will let you know that next week, this is ridiculous. There are brides, and we know one,
Yep.
executive producer Anna, who are using witches, spells, and potions for their weddings.
Unfortunately, I hate to admit this, but I knew exactly what she was talking about when she mentioned it to us. I said, "Oh yeah, the ones on Etsy. Yeah, I've seen those."
Yeah. So this is
Okay.
crazy.
This is crazy.
So that's what we like to call a teaser for next week.
Okay.
And if
stay
you-
tuned.
Yeah, any finishers out there that might have any witch chats,
Witchcraft?
experience.
I would even
Which
go
weddings?
as far as saying like things, because sometimes I think the manifestation part of life kind of borders on that witchcraft. Okay.
Oh yeah, spirituality.
Yeah, spirituality. I would broaden it to anything like that. Is this in the lead up to a wedding, or
Yeah.
maybe you did something with your crystals and your candles? I don't know.
Just let us know.
saying.
Give us a few little voice notes.
Yeah.
I would love to hear in our DMs, please. Finishers.
And also, if you've manifested anything, just in general.
Oh,
I'm a big witch over here, so
Yeah. So maybe we'll do a little.
it's like a running joke, like, because I say things and they happen.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll get a few fucking a little incense and some crystals in here next week, and we'll have a
I'll bring all
manifestation
mine.
corner.
I'll bring all mine.
Do you have a manifestation
we
corner?
do
Yeah.
need one.
All
I
right,
mean, it was
write
a
that down.
big moon last week.
Fuck, that moon fucked me up.
It was a big fucking week.
And the Mercury was in the microwave again.
Yes.
God. When that
Well,
happens.
would like to hear about all of that.
You know, I'm in
please.
my Saturn return right now, so
That's right.
I'm the girl. I may not come across like that girl, but I'm that girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just very
I
quietly.
can't wait to get deeper into that with
Yeah.
with you girls.
Well, I think you
Fantastic.
guys are going to, because I'm in the Saturn return this year, you will see my full transitional period
Okay.
of moving into better boundaries, being a better person.
I can't wait.
Protecting your peace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but do slide into the DMs, flick us a voice note.
Yes.
And always remember, let her finish.
Please.
Bye.
Let her finish.